Well, hello. Back again with just a short video. This time the last one was very long, to talk about a couple of things that I forgot to mention. The first of which was triplanar projection. I think I explained it in the last video. When you stretch your landscape out to make mountains, you end up with these very stretched out vertices, as you can see here in uh, a wireframe mode. Let's just go back to normal lighting. And if this is with triplanar projection switched on to compensate for that stretching, if I go ahead and open this up, if I switch triplanar projection off, you'll see those stretched bits actually kind of appear stretched now. So essentially what triplanar projection is doing is changing the magnification level of a material just over the stretched parts, which makes it look a lot more natural. So that's literally all I wanted to talk about there. And then here I want to talk about normal maps. I said over and over, we'll get back to normal maps, and I never did. This is essentially just a rectangle. If I move it up, you'll see there's nothing underneath it. It's a one-sided flat plane with a material stuck down on top of it. And it's essentially this material called rocky forest floor. If I open this material up, let's just do that. Oh, this is what the normal map looks like. I've got this open to show you. So if you look at the actual material like so, and then look at the normal map, you'll see the reason it's in blues and purples is because essentially what a normal map does is it tells the lighting engine to give the appearance of casting shadows, even though what the lighting engine is hitting is actually a flat surface. So I can demonstrate this. I've actually got the normal strength turned up already. If I turn it all the way down, you'll see the difference. It looks completely flat. 1 is the default, but if I turn it as high as 10, you'll see suddenly there's this real appearance of depth, even though if we view it from the side you can see it's still flat. But the real magic is if I had to move the light source around, you will see the shadows actually move, which is pretty cool. There was something else I wanted to show you. You could go one step further than this, which is pretty amazing. I'm going to start by I shouldn't have closed that material. Sorry, I'll have to go and find it. Okay, I had to cut the video there because I was trying to show you something and it did not want to work, and I still don't know why it didn't want to work. I essentially replaced a displacement map with the same displacement map, and then it worked again. But in the meantime, I pushed stop on my recording software. So I'm not quite sure what I'd said now, but anyway, starting again, you can use this function called displace under the deform section to essentially take not a normal map, a displacement map. If you look at them, you can see they're very similar. The normal map has all of this shading in to tell lighting what to do, whereas the displacement map is essentially a grayscale height map. That's basically all it is. So what we'll do here is we've got this, and you can see it's completely flat. And we'll use this displace function. And all we're doing is we're plugging the displacement data in there. Let's set this to 50. So you can get a nice sense of how it actually works. Yeah, you see it's doing the same thing again now. I don't know why, but now I know how to fix it at least. So we'll just plug anything in here, and we'll go back and plug the displacement map in and hit OK. And now you'll see that instead of giving the illusion of height, our map has actually been deformed so that it actually has the height data in it. And if I, oh dear, Yeah, Unreal does this sometimes, and I'm not quite sure why. Doesn't like me clicking play from here sometimes. But yeah, like all I wanted to show you was if you walk over this now, you'll see your character's actually walking over the bumps as if they're really there. And yeah, that's about it. The last thing I wanted to show you was Quixel Bridge. Now you might be wondering, where am I getting all these cool textures and things from? Quixel was a company that was doing photorealistic texture scans for use in the gaming industry. And Epic Games, the company that owns Unreal Engine, essentially bought them out and added their entire library into the software for free. And it's right here. Here's the texture that I just used, Rocky Forest Floor. And in addition to textures, you have 3D assets. You literally just type in what you're looking for and add it to the game. There's buildings, there's rocks and trees and plants. Yeah, anything you can think of, you'll most likely find it here. It's always the first place I look when I'm looking for assets. Anyway, yeah, that about covers the rest of what I wanted to say in my materials video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.